Hello, hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to day 4. Activate your inner alchemist. I'm so excited about today. Seriously, it's just powerful messages that came through earlier. Like I literally journaled like 10 pages of notes and stuff that Spirit was just giving me on this topic. It's like, thank you, Source. So I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. Let's take a minute. Let's tune in. Tune in with deep gratitude to the present moment. How good is it to be alive right now? I am so grateful, so thankful to each and every one of you for sharing your energy with me, for being in this container. Get present with yourself. Feel your heartbeat. Ground down to the earth. Feel the air moving through your lungs down into your belly, giving you life. We're just going to take a moment here in this space of gratitude as I set the intention for the container today. Any and all beings who are not here in the highest order of love and light consciousness, that are not here to help me imbue this message of becoming the divine alchemist, I banish you. You're not welcome here. And I want to give deep gratitude to all of the beings on everyone's teams, all of our spirit guides, all of our ancestors that are here with us assisting in this training. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your presence. Thank you for your codes in activation. Raise your hands, put your thumbs on your third eye. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, I want you to audibly exhale out any and all tension, any and all stress, anything that you have carried with you throughout your entire day. It does not belong in your body. Release it now. Awesome. All right. Today, we're going to be talking about the most important keys to becoming the divine alchemist of your reality. Okay? Oh shit, I just realized 1 second. This is probably set to only me again on my stupid, yeah, it's locked on only me, edit privacy. There we go. All right. Yes, the most important keys to becoming the divine alchemist of your reality. So I want you to call in now the intention of everything it means to be the divine alchemist of your reality, of your life. Take a moment, call in that intention, sit with it, ask it to begin weaving into your body at the cellular level, integrating into your DNA. Now we're going to talk about spiritual development and growth as daily practice. This is the most important part of becoming the alchemist of your reality. Hands down, the most important. Spiritual growth and development. Making conscious time daily to attune yourself to the vibration that you want to operate in, to how you want to show up for your day. Not letting your day determine you, but you determine your day. You determine how you use your time. Okay? So some fantastic questions to ask yourself multiple times a day, like as much consciousness as you can bring to this, the better. How am I feeling right now in this present moment? Do I feel grounded? Do I feel strung out? Do I feel anxious? Do I feel frustrated? Get in touch with yourself. Tune in consciously multiple times a day, as much as you can, okay? Then ask yourself if you are feeling in a more low vibrational state, or a state that is not the most expansive and free for your soul as a divine creator. Ask yourself, how do I want to feel right now? Where am I allowing my energy to be influenced by my surroundings? And then tune into what will bring the balance back. So ask yourself, what can I change or do to bring myself back into balance? Shift into the frequency of your desired experience by closing your eyes and tuning into your sensory experience. Okay, that's deeply breathing into your heart space, like I just led you through a minute ago. Taking that time, conscious attunement. Understand the frequency you're operating in. Understand the frequency you want to operate in. We create our world from the inside out, not the other way around. At least it shouldn't be the other way around. And a telltale way to know if your world is creating you is, are you thrown off your axis? Do you allow things to get an emotional rise out of you? So the divine alchemist knows this at a very deep level. And they make conscious time daily to practice shifting their energy field to love, gratitude, peace, and joy. The four most powerful tools for alchemization. Daily tools of the divine alchemist. Guys, I literally do all of these every day. Like I am practicing actively what I am preaching. I am able to share this information, these codes with you, because I have done this in my life and I have seen how transformational it is. That is why I can speak on this. Meditation, breath work, body attunement. Put your hands on your body, get in touch with the sensations, the emotions, the experience. Tune into your physical and your multidimensional at the same time. That is part of being the divine alchemist. Journal. How am I going to show up today? What do I want to embody today? What do I want to create today? And then at least at some point in your day, unplug from all distractions. I mean, turn your phone off. If it is that big of a distraction that you can't leave it alone for a little bit, turn it off, put it in another room. Get back in touch with you. And go spend time in nature. Nature is so healing. It has so many codes of activation for you. All of these tools, you don't have to do them all at once. I didn't start doing them all at once. I started with journaling and then meditation. And then that led me into breath work and body attunement. And then that led me to want to unplug, stop watching TV, like get off social media sometimes for a week at a time and get out in nature. Now I take daily nature walks, ground myself in nature. But I didn't do all of these right off the bat all together. Through conscious time spent, and as I saw my life begin to shift, as I became the divine alchemist of my reality, I saw the importance, I saw the value firsthand, and now it is crucial every day. These are a part of my everyday experience. So I urge you to make time. Pick one, focus on that. When you've got that ground in, when that is a habit, pick another one, add it onto your routine, make it a habit. Keep going with this. This is a process. This is a journey, okay? It's not a destination. It's literally a process. And the fastest frequencies to alchemize and transmute stuck or low vibration energy, or get you out of the habit of being you, which I know sounds weird, but in order to create a new life, you cannot keep doing and being the same version of you. You have to grow, you have to evolve. Deep gratitude, pure love, and playful curiosity are the fastest frequencies to alchemize or transmute stuck or low vibration energies. So let's talk about deep gratitude practice. God, this is such a beautiful part of my day. I wake up and I am just filled with so much joy and gratitude to be alive. And then I take a moment and I list at least 10 things that I'm grateful for. Whatever 10 things come to my mind first, it doesn't matter what they are, like indoor plumbing, my bed, my pillows, the sun shining outside, or the rain falling, the fact that I have a healthy body. Even though I'm combating some serious health issues, I don't put myself in that state of mind. I see myself as already healed. I'm grateful for the health I already have, because there is a version of me, there is a timeline of me that I am actively pulling through, where I am completely healthy, where there is no disease in my body. Don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you do have. You have legs. How often do you take your legs for granted? Your heart beating. Your heart keeps you alive constantly. We don't even think about it. We would die like almost immediately if we had to bring conscious attention to the fact that we need our heart to beat. But can you imagine how much your heart space will grow and expand if you brought that level of gratitude, if you brought that level of consciousness to it every day? It would be mind-blowing. You would change, your life would change so rapidly, it would literally blow your mind. The heart center is the most powerful part of the body. If you can only focus on one part of the body at a time, focus on healing and expanding your heart center in deep love and gratitude. And I know society, especially social media, have disconnected us from the beauty and prosperity that is already present in our lives, right? It's easy to compare ourselves to the things we see on social media, people living the lives that maybe we, desire to live, right? Well, how do you think they got there? Do you think that they were sitting there in a mindset of lack and discontentment? Or do you think they were consciously choosing to attune and make conscious choices that aligned with that timeline where they were able to connect to and have those things, have that home, have that car, be able to travel freely? Time freedom. Okay, so the more disconnected we become, this is why one of those daily tools of disconnecting from social media, turning your phone off, this is why it is so important, because it allows you time to move away from this vibration of lack, this vibration of comparison and discontentment. All right, because it's easy to forget to see and appreciate all that you already have. Our true state of being is joyful abundance as multidimensional light beings. Joyful abundance. Why do we continue to allow external factors to determine our vibration? You need to ask yourself that. Why am I allowing external factors to determine the way that I'm showing up in the world, the way that I'm seeing the world? And the first step to changing, of course, is owning that you are guilty of this. It's okay, my friend. I am too. We do it daily. I take shit for granted daily. And I have these conscious attunement practices built in already. But every day there's more room for me to grow. There's more room for me to expand. There's more room for me to bring consciousness to more areas of my life, more thoughts, more beliefs, more action. Okay? And then this is a phrase that I created based off of where attention goes, energy flows. I like to say where conscious energy goes, more love and connection grows. Where conscious energy goes, more love and connection grows. More consciousness that you can bring to every single moment. And the more in gratitude and love that consciousness is, you will become more connected to the reality that you are desiring to create and see manifest in your life. Let's talk about practicing the embodiment of pure love. I love this energy so much. Like, this is God's love, source consciousness love. This is love that knows no bounds. It does not judge. It loves. It does not hate. It does not see separation. All is love. All is God. We are all fractalizations of God consciousness. It's one of my favorite ways to say it. So if you find yourself slipping into the frequencies of frustration, anger, resentment, or any lower vibration frequency that is throwing you off of your state of like what you naturally are, which is joyful abundance. Remember, I said that earlier. Our natural state as multidimensional creators is joyful abundance. So if you find yourself slipping into these frequencies that are not in alignment with joyful abundance, ask yourself, how much love, how much gratitude, how much peace can I bring to this situation right now? Let me alchemize this shit really quick. Emotions are just frequencies that we are aligning with, whether we're conscious to them or not. But this is why an alchemist focuses so much on consciousness and bringing consciousness to everything they do, because emotions are frequencies that we are aligning with through triggers from our external environment. And whatever emotional state we find ourselves trending in, so that means like whatever we classify basically as our personality now, we will manifest experiences in similar or same vibratory states as that emotional state that we choose on a regular basis, whether it's subconscious or conscious. That's why some people are so miserable and they're like, well, I'm just the way I am because this happened to me back in 82. And it's like, oh, okay, that was like 40 years ago. And you're still letting that one experience define how you show up today. You're letting it define your present moment. That is insanity to me. It has shaped me. It has molded me, and it has given me so much wisdom that I'm now able to impart to other people. But my past does not define me, and I have been through a lot. So I want to make sure that you guys know, like, I'm not talking about toxic positivity here, that you are not allowed to feel or experience lower vibration emotions, because that is a part of the human experience, feeling the full range of emotions. However, the alchemist knows how to feel their emotions with deep curiosity and alchemize it back to gratitude and love. They can see the big picture. They're able to pull themselves out of the emotional state, pull the emotion out of the situation, take a step back, look at it and be like, okay, I can either let this define me right now, let this throw me off my axis, let this influence my energy field, or I can choose to be the sovereign creative being that I am and just let it bounce off of my field. The divine alchemist knows how to protect and own their energy field. They consciously choose how to respond to any situation that arises, no matter how difficult. Okay? And sometimes this means not responding to someone or something, right? Because there are certain situations where it's not going to be beneficial in any way for you. It's just going to escalate the situation, or it's going to end up causing you to spiral out. Whereas, you may have been able to maintain your field there. If you actually give in and engage, it's going to make it 10 times worse. So the divine alchemist knows that sometimes not responding and simply moving on, blocking that person, or just not engaging is the best move. I am like the king of blocking people. I can't tell you how many people I've blocked in my life, because if someone's energy is not in alignment with mine, I don't have to get there's no explanation needed. It's just, it is what it is. They can do them. I'm going to do me. The divine alchemist balances staying present in gratitude while simultaneously being able to look ahead at what is the next aligned action. What is the next right thing for me? What feels the most free, the most expansive, the most creative for my soul? What do I want to create next? And by practicing conscious attunement throughout the day, especially, like I said, as many times as you think about it, the more conscious thought that you can bring to something, the better. That's how you fully tap in, be present in everything you do, and choose how you want to show up in every experience. You take your power back. Stop playing the victim to life. Stop playing the victim to external circumstances. Don't let them influence you. Don't let them throw you off your axis. Even in tasks and situations that they may not feel like having to do or deal with, the divine alchemist actively sees how much gratitude, love, joy, peace they can bring. The divine alchemist asks, what can I learn from this? Especially in these sticky situations. Why am I, what is this trigger here? They get curious about their triggers. They get playful with it. That's an interesting perception that person over there is choosing to have on the world. I wonder why they feel that way. I wonder why they think that way. It's interesting. But they don't let it affect them. They're able to pull the emotion out of the experience. They're able to fully step into their power. They ask good questions. They learn to not take things as personal attacks. They have a deep understanding that every person is simply operating from their own level of consciousness and awareness. Okay? And all they have control over is how they respond. So it doesn't matter. Or don't respond, like I talked about earlier, because some situations, some people, they just want to get a rise out of you. There's no conflict resolution that's going to happen. It's simply you need to walk away. You need to remove yourself. You need to protect your energy field. The divine alchemist knows how to navigate these types of situations. They know when to respond with grace and love. And they know when to simply walk away and protect their energy field. They're also excellent at celebrating themselves and their wins, no matter how seemingly insignificant. Guys, this is very important. I feel like not enough people do this. We don't celebrate our little wins. We don't think about how far we've come. And it's important. Be proud of yourself as you learn to navigate and handle challenges differently. Because this shows you're progressing in the journey of becoming the divine alchemist in your reality. And that is so exciting. Pay attention to the times you do well. Obviously, the times you don't do well as well. But especially the times that you do well. Praise yourself for handling situations with grace and love, especially if it would have triggered the old you. If you navigate a situation that in the past would have like flustered you, aggravated you, made you be in an emotional state for like, the next hour or the rest of the day, and you handle it this time differently, praise yourself. Get excited about that. That is exciting. You are changing, you are growing, you are evolving, you are becoming more sovereign. These acts of positive reinforcement to your brain when you praise yourself, okay? To keep bringing consciousness to each moment and not let external factors influence you negatively. Okay, so yes, give your brain that positive reinforcement. Be like, yes, let's keep bringing the consciousness. Let's keep bringing that awareness. It's important because you are a sovereign, divine, creator, alchemist. Choose to maintain your field with unwavering grace. Transmute everything back to love. Transmute chaos to love. I love that. When Spirit gave me this today, transmute chaos to love, I was like, man, that is beautiful. Like, what a unique opportunity that we have when that presents itself. What a unique and beautiful opportunity to take chaos and make it a thing of beauty and peace, to neutralize it with love. This is the embodiment of true Phoenix energy. The divine alchemist falls in love with the process of turning the ashes of their past into beauty and wisdom. Like I was talking about earlier, your past does not define you. There's wisdom. There are nuggets of gold. You turn those lead situations. This is why I chose alchemy, or alchemy maybe chose me as my dharma. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm in love with it. I'm obsessed with it because it's turning your heavy lead-like situations into pure gold, into your greatest success stories. Don't let those negative, bad, heavy situations define you in a bad way. Let them define you in a good way. Turn them into your greatest successes. Alchemize it. And I want to remind you that patience is crucial, okay, as you learn to embody what it means to become the alchemist, because you're letting your ego and identity die. That is a process. There's so many layers and levels of what you believe is you that have been projected onto you through society, through your family, through people around you, through whatever. We have bought and sold all of these ideas that this is me. But really, who you are is simply a beautiful, multidimensional light being of God consciousness. And if you are not in your joyful abundance state, your natural state, then that is a piece of your ego or identity that you have that needs to die off. Lay it to rest. Let it fall away. And then through conscious practice, through conscious daily practice, like I talked about earlier, deeply discovering yourself at a soul level, you start to understand who you truly are. The divine alchemist, multidimensional, magical being of love and light, and the conscious creator of your reality. You are a fractalization of God embodied in human form. I want you to think about that for a second. You are a fractalization of God. You are God. And you chose to split yourself off and come down and have this human experience so that you could know what it would be like to create in the 3D. That is why you are here. That is why you chose to come here, because you wanted to know what it's like to play in dimensional magic. You were tired of just being in all that is consciousness. That got boring. So you decided to disremember parts of yourself. You decided to split yourself off, come down here, play human forget that you were God. Forget that you have all this power, all of this magic, so that you could uncover it, so you could remember it, so that you could learn these different stages of you as you evolve as a conscious being. How exciting is that? How empowering is that? You're God. That's why there is no separation, because every single person is also God. They are just at different points in their soul consciousness evolution. They are at different phases of remembering. So when you know that, you can't hold what other people do against them, because they are simply operating out of their own level of consciousness, their own level of awareness that they are God. And God is love, pure love. Love that does not judge, love that does not hate. That is why it is so important as a divine alchemist to embody love, to transmute everything back to love, because that is who you are at your core. You're a joyful abundance, divine consciousness, fractalization of God embodied in human form. You are powerful. But I want you to know you're going to encounter resistance as you begin this journey of becoming the divine alchemist. Okay? Know that. Have that awareness. It's inevitable as you change your habits, your personality, these things that have become deeply ingrained as a part of your identity, right? For however many years you've been alive. Letting ego die, letting identity, pieces of your quote unquote identity die is very hard for your brain. It wants to keep you safe. It wants to keep you in this box of the known familiar, right? I say, fuck that. That's not going to it's not going to define me. And that's what a divine alchemist decides too. There's a point in your journey as this fractalization of God consciousness where you decide, fuck that. I want to control how I live. I want to control how I show up in the world, who I choose to be. Because that is all you ultimately can control, is who you choose to be in every single moment. The more consciousness that you can bring to every single moment, the more you are going to be able to show up as the truest, most high vibe, most loving version of yourself. The version of yourself that easily manifests and aligns with all of your highest dreams and desires. That timeline where everything that you want to create, I say create in quotes because it's already created. If you've seen it, if you've felt it, it already exists on another timeline, right? But when you are living in joyful abundance, when you are living in love, when you are able to transmute your heavy lead-like situations back to love and see the wisdom from them, that is when you have stepped into your role as a divine alchemist. That is when you know that you are progressing on your path. And then in chemistry, I'm sure y'all have heard this, is activation energy, right? So it's the minimum amount of energy necessary to begin a chemical reaction. So the resistance that I was talking about a minute ago, that's going to hit you harder in the beginning. It's like this activation energy. It takes more energy to start something new, to shift into this new state than it will once you build the habits, once you're in it you already have all you need inside of you to start the reaction of becoming the divine alchemist and completely transforming your life. Know that you already have all the key codes. Everything that you need is already inside of you. It's just ready for you to put in the work. It's ready for you to do the gem digging. You are like a cavern filled with beautiful gems. You need to go inside and start digging them out. Right? Letting the old die away. You got to decide what's more important. Staying where you are in life, being complacent, playing in the known familiar, doing the same thing you've been doing day in and day out. Or step into your birthright as God consciousness. Step into who you came here to be. consciousness embodied in human form that wanted to play in dimensional magic to create things in the 3D. But fully embrace the journey, the struggles, the growth, the transformation, the evolution of this process of becoming the divine alchemist, of this process of human life. And that's how you become who you fully are at a soul level. And that's how you live your wildest dreams. The journey of being the divine alchemist is not all rainbows and butterflies. Once again, no toxic positivity here, especially not in the beginning. But it is hands down worth all the struggles, pain, tears that you will feel along the way. Because through it all, you transmute everything that is not actually you or in alignment with the life that you want to create. You're able to clear all of that out. It comes to the surface so that you can clear it out, so that you can transmute it, you can alchemize it. So if you want to keep uncovering more of what it means to be the divine alchemist, rise from the ashes of your past like the beautiful phoenix, I have a special offer for you. I have created an Academy of Alchemy program called Phoenix Rise. And it's going to be 12 weeks of intensive coaching and coursework to unlock the full magic of you, your full soul blueprint, your full identity. It's going to help you remember your power as the alchemist of your life. It's going to help you rediscover your gifts of manifestation and creation. You're going to get 4 sessions of personalized alchemy coaching with me, as well as group support in a Facebook group and live trainings and Q&A weekly. So I really hope you'll come play in dimensional magic with me. If you're interested, leave a comment below or shoot me a DM. We can see on a call if this is going to be the right program for you, because this program is not for everyone. It is not for you if you want to keep playing victim to your life, if you don't want to step up and take responsibility for where you are right now. If you don't want to take responsibility for your actions, your thoughts, your behaviors, and if you don't desire to put in some serious daily work. This is an intensive program. But your life is going to be radically transformed in 3 months. These 12 weeks will be the most transformational 12 weeks of your life thus far. That I can promise you. So I really hope that you guys will come and join me. Like I said, if you are interested in the program, shoot me a DM or leave a comment below. I love you guys all so much. Thank you so much for sharing your energy and your time with me. It means the world to me. Please like, share, comment, whatever you feel led to on this post. That also really helps me get my message out to the world. So thank you all so much, and make the rest of today great. Choose how you show up. Own your role as a divine alchemist. All right, until next time.